stop. If the year you were born in starts with 19, then you need to stop wearing these men's styles monstrosities. All right, so before we get into items to avoid, I want to tell you about the quickest and easiest way to start building your wardrobe with my Essential Wardrobe app. That's right, it's completely customized to your specific age, height, body type, and skin tone. This ensures that you'll dress better than ever before, specifically for your attributes, and never look like you're trying too hard to be something you're not. And the best part? There's a 24-hour free trial so you can give it a try without paying a dime. To learn more about the Essential Wardrobe app and everything it can do for you, hit the link in the description. Question: do you consider yourself to be in better physical shape than the majority of men? Because if you're not, then you probably shouldn't be wearing the first choice on my list, a Henley shirt. Henleys are an item that can look flattering on a guy, but the problem is that they only work on certain body types. You really have to be in amazing shape to pull them off, and even then you can look off, especially if you're over a certain age. Fear not, there are many alternatives to choose from, like crew neck sweaters, t-shirts, and polos, all of which will always look great on guys of practically every age and body type. Unfortunately, the same could not be said about my next choice. Believe me when I say that you need to keep cargo shorts on the trails. There is no reason why you should ever be wearing them outside of hiking or roading for Metallica. If you have a pair of working eyes, you shouldn't need me to tell you why they're a huge fashion ick. They're all function, no form, and are too long with way too many pockets. What are you keeping in there anyways? And they're basically the apex of the ugly pants pyramid. If you're a committed shorts guy, I'm begging you to upgrade to some sleek, sophisticated flat front chino shorts. They're flattering, functional, and far less intimidating than your dusty old cargos. Also, no full-length cargo pants either. Next, if you're over the age of the average college dorm room dweller, then this next one, it's a no from me. Crocs. Now, I don't seriously consider Crocs to be a type of shoe. They're kind of like a bad joke that just got really out of hand, and whenever I see a guy wearing them in public, a cold shiver goes down my spine. I mean, I shouldn't have to say this, but do you know what's never a good look for your wardrobe choices? Irony. Like, if you know that Crocs look bad, then why are you choosing to wear them in public? Is it because you think that you have what it takes to pull them off? Because believe me, I get that Crocs are comfy shoes for when you're hanging out at home, but you know what else are? Basically any good quality slippers. Just wear them instead. Now, when it comes to men's bottoms that women hate, this next choice is up there with cargo shorts in terms of sheer hideousness. You probably saw this one coming. It's a pair of jean shorts, aka jorts, aka one of the biggest style crimes a man can commit. I don't care if they're slim fit, wide cut, or booty shorts. These things are an automatic no, unless you're aiming for that classic Kevin Smith look, which you really shouldn't be, or taking some inspiration from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I need you to steer clear of these monstrosities. Plus, shorts are meant to be breathable, and denim famously does not breathe. Not exactly the best choice for warmer weather, if you catch my drift. This next pick, possibly the worst offender on this list. But by now, you're probably wondering what items you should be wearing in your everyday fits, and that's where Fioboc, the sponsor of today's video, comes in. Fioboc is a modern menswear brand specializing in high-quality essential items, and their Stay Cool range will ensure that you not only look your best, but feel your best too. Now, the two items from the Stay Cool 2.0 line that caught my eye are the classic fit crew neck tee and the curve hem polo shirt. First, let's talk a little bit about that t-shirt. Designed for activity, this stylish crew neck tee is perfect for the gym, outdoor sports, and even just chilling at home. I wouldn't be surprised if you picked one up in multiple different color options. Their curve hem polo is a modern take on a menswear classic, ideal for everything from Monday morning meetings to Friday night on the town. It has a timeless look that works great on guys of every age and body type. Every item in the Stay Cool 2.0 line is crafted using Fioboc's unique PBS fabric. The result of a year of dedicated research, this one-of-a-kind material is crafted from a mix of 3 renewable fabrics: Pima cotton, bamboo, and Serona. It is designed to provide skin-friendly comfort, and its moisture-wicking properties will keep you feeling fresh with no unwanted odors. Interested? I don't blame you. To get 20% off your next Fioboc order, simply head down to the description box and use the link and code provided. Big thanks to Fioboc for sponsoring this video. Okay, we've already discussed shorts, shirts, and shoes, if you can call Crocs shoes. But what about the accessories you should stay away from? Well, there's a lot to choose from, but one of my personal least favorites has got to be a big ol' look at me belt buckle. Nothing wrong with being a rancher, by the way, but pretty sure you're not wearing those when out in the field either. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that wearing one can actually be a bit of a deal breaker with a lot of women. And the reason why is that they look tacky and like you're trying a bit too hard to impress other people. I mean, if you're not an actual cowboy or dressing up as Woody for Halloween, why are you wearing one? My biggest piece of advice is to go for a timeless, understated, casual leather belt in either dark brown or black. And this will be more than enough to break up your top and bottom halves and keep you looking good. Want to know another item that will definitely steal attention, but not in a good way? Believe me when I say that nothing makes you look more like a man-child than wearing a t-shirt with a slogan or cartoon plastered on the front. Now, I'm not saying you can't have an interest in pop culture or things you like, but please don't rely on a t-shirt to tell that to the world. Now, your personality can come out in other ways that don't need to be shouted. Ultimately, graphic tees pull attention from the rest of your outfit and should be left in your younger years. Stick with a well-fitting crew neck t-shirt in a single color, as this has a much more timeless appearance and it won't steal focus from the rest of your outfit. You know, I hate to sound like a boomer, but what is the point of buying jeans that are already ripped? If you're an adult man who can legally drink a cocktail, rent a car, and vote, why are you still wearing distressed jeans? This style only serves to attempt to look edgy, but ends up looking messy. Jeans like this never flatter you the way that they should. Plus, most of the time, they're in a fit that never looks good. Skinny, distressed jeans. Ugh. Toss your torn up denim in the trash and invest in some well-fitted, completely intact jeans. Now, if that's the look you want to cultivate, that is. Now, you won't regret it. Speaking of trends that have never looked good, if you're no longer a teenager, then you should no longer be wearing bucket hats. I mean, these hats made your dad or grandpa look like Gilligan in the 60s, made you look like a teenage dirtbag in the 90s, and will make you look even worse on their 3rd turnaround. As an adult, you should know that it's essential to let kids learn from their own mistakes. So leave Gen Z to cycle through the bucket hats. You, on the other hand, should stick to a classic baseball cap or beanie if you want to wear a hat. These are guaranteed style staples that won't live and die with the Woodstock 99 nostalgia wave. This next choice can work, but only in certain instances. Tank tops at the gym, I get. Tank tops as a foundation garment, I completely get and recommend in the spring and summer module of my Essential Wardrobe app. But walking around in sleeveless shirts, arms out for the world to see at all times? Listen, if you put in the hours doing reps and pump and iron, I applaud you. But that doesn't necessarily mean you need to show it off all the time, does it? Let's leave something to the imagination here. So unless you're planning on layering a button-up shirt over that tank top, stay far, far away. And now let's move from an option that doesn't cover enough to one that covers too much. I understand wanting your clothes, to have a little bit of room for comfort's sake, but you shouldn't be walking around wearing a muumuu shirt just for the aesthetic. This is doubly bad if you think it's hiding your bigger midsection. I'm looking at you, older guys. Now, this will only make you look bigger and more frumpy than a better fitting shirt. Whether it's an oversized crew neck or a basketball jersey, these baggy shirts are a massive no-no. It does nothing to flatter your body and makes you look more unkempt and sloppy, which is the opposite of what we want.